Making sure audio's coming in alright. Hello everybody, Legendary Renegade here for another Super Mario Galaxy livestream. We're pretty much nearing the end here because there's only really the Trial Galaxies left and the final boss. Of course, there's still the post-game Prankster Comets with the purple coins, which I will be doing as well. So, since we're going to be doing the Trial Galaxies, for the sake of making things easier for myself, I'm going to be playing with the Pro Controller today rather than the Joy-Cons, only just because we got Rolling Gizmos, one of the 3 Trial Galaxies, and I struggled last time with Melty Molten's Rolling Ball section in the second mission, so I'm going to try to make it easier for myself because... You know, unless you guys like seeing me, repeatedly dying. But, okay, we've cleared all the domes right now with the galaxies and the missions we can do. Figured, I'll save. So let's see, which galaxy do I start with? I think this is the Bubble Blast Galaxy. I remember when I first played this galaxy, I had a lot of trouble with this one, only just because I kept running into the electric fences, and that would destroy your bubble. The Electric Labyrinth. It's basically taking mechanics you've learned in other galaxies and just making a harder version of it. So yeah, it's, as the name suggests, it's a labyrinth we have to get through. So there are star chips we can collect to build the launch star. Hey, it's me, Philboard. You're going to need a bubble to get past here, so try and remember how to control the bubble. Just watch out for those electric rails. Yep. Luckily, one is generously given to you. Hopefully I won't have as much of a... Hopefully I won't keep running into this stuff like I did in, what is it, Bubble Breeze with the Poison Swamp. I'm going to take my time with this. So, Splatoon 3 is out now. I haven't had the chance to play it yet because I've been busy with work, and I just caved in and started playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I did Mario Golf Super Rush's story mode to sort of give myself a break in between Xenoblade Definitive Edition and 3, so... But I'm about to finish the second chapter, and I am already really liking that game. I was surprised to find out there was only 7 chapters in that game. Which is weird. Like, the first game had 17 chapters, Xenoblade 2 had 10 chapters, and this game only has 7. And with all Xenoblade games, this is going to be a very long one, which means the chapters are probably going to be very spread out. Like, there's going to be a lot to do. I guess with the first Xenoblade game, there were some, like, very short chapters that, maybe took you an hour or so if you were just going from just doing all the story beats, not really doing anything else. Okay. So far, so good here, but I am definitely looking forward to I'm looking forward to unlocking all the other classes, whether I decide to fully max them out. Oh, well, I failed there. And... Fortunately, there's no checkpoints here, so I gotta collect those other 2 star pieces again. I got a bit too careless there. I'll just give you an extra life right here. I know at this point getting star bits is just for the sake of giving me some extra lives. I don't really need them to get any other Hungry Lumas since I've done all the Hungry Luma galaxies that are available. Yeah, this is easier with the... I've gotten a better handle of controlling this thing. Say that, and I'm just literally about to hit a rail. So yeah, I've been trying to avoid spoilers for Xenoblade 3 since it came out, but obviously you got your people who post videos on YouTube with literally screenshots of late game or end game stuff, and I'm like, can we not do that, please? I mean, some stuff was, you know, like in terms of character reveals, like for like the two, the queens of Kevis and Agnes. Like, I mean, I had an idea, you know, obviously they kind of just blatantly said it's Nelia and as the Queen of Kevis, and Agnes, I mean, it was like they didn't say who it was, but it's like I got a pretty good idea of who this actually is. You know, for those who haven't played Xenoblade 2, I won't say who it is, but based on her appearance and all that. But, you know, I haven't gotten to that point in the game yet, you know. I mean, it's something I expected, but in terms of other stuff, I don't want to be spoiled about, like, you know, important story beats and all that. It may only be 7 chapters, but this will definitely take me a while to get through. Especially with trying to get, like, specific skills with specific characters from certain classes. It's a lot of, you know, planning and, like, trying to figure out, like, what's the best skills to give each character. I've been experimenting with some of the default classes that they give you when you start the game for the first time. Definitely gonna wait for these to go. I think that's just star bits. I don't really need that. Alright, you can't just get back on the platform, you have to go around to the Sling Star. And now we got one more. I think if you're rushing in this particular section, you're gonna be here a while. I think they want you to take your time with this, given that you're in a very vulnerable state here. So they don't want you just, like, continuously blowing the bubble to try to get through as fast as possible. I mean, if you can get through with this without potentially hitting anything, I mean, that's pretty, you know, that's, like, amazing. You've obviously mastered how to control this thing. These nice little crystals here. But this is, I believe, the harder part of the mission. Because, again, you're just getting through this labyrinth, and now you got bullet bills to worry about that can wreck your day. Especially if they don't hit anything, which means you gotta continuously move, otherwise. Unless you can sort of goad them into going into a wall. Oh, yeah, not like that. Shit. I still got 11 lives to work with. Now, besides the electric rails, you have to worry about these bullet bills, and I think they will automatically home in on you, unless you can get away quick enough. Yeah, I think if you can move away quick enough... Ow! Damn it! That damn rail got in my way. Yeah. I wanted to play Xenoblade 3 for the first time before I stream it. When I do get to the Xenoblade series at some point as a live stream. You know, for live streaming, it'll be quite a while. Given that just finished Xenoblade 1. I still haven't done the future connected stuff for Xenoblade 1, and I still have not played Torn of the Golden Country for Xenoblade 2. Because I put so many hours into both of those games, I figured I needed a break, and I will get to those eventually, but, you know, if and when I decide to do a live stream for the Xenoblade series, it'll be quite a while. Given that I want my experience to be, you know, enjoyable and not being burnt out from the... Because those can be very long games, especially if you go for everything in them. whether it's, you know, I think you're better off, you know, taking your time with the games rather than, you know, marathoning them, you know, back to back. Because again, if you're assuming you're going for everything in the game, you're putting like 100+ hours into it. Okay, that's my 102nd Power Star. Only 2 of those galaxies are left, and I believe I know what the next one is. I believe this one is going to be the Rolling Gizmo Galaxy. You want to go to the Rolling Gizmo Galaxy? Oh, I remember this galaxy in particular giving me so much crap when I was younger. Only just because the control was so sensitive. Gizmos, gears, and gadgets. I don't know, after last time when I was doing the mission in Melty Molten, it's like, okay, I'm gonna be using a Pro Controller for this. I mean, it is a good place to grind star bits, I guess. You know, you can get a lot of star bits from doing this galaxy. Oh. Well, there goes that. I'm not sure if it's easier with the Joy-Cons or with the Pro Controller. I feel like I have a bit more control with the Pro Controller, even though I gotta move in kind of more awkward positions. You know, if you thought Rolling Green was, you know, that's just a warm-up for this galaxy. I believe there is a hidden bit of star bits underneath that bridge, if you're somehow able to get up there without knocking it down first. I'm not sure why they give you all these coins, because they don't really do anything. Unless you get 100 of them, but it's like... Yeah, this galaxy is a lot of stop and go. Yeah, that Goomba has screwed me over a couple times, only just because I bounce off it and then I end up falling off the stage. Fuck! I mistimed. I misangled my jump. Ah! Son of a gun. I don't have to worry about running out of lives here, I guess, because I'm always just going to be accumulating star bits, and that life respawns every time, assuming I can make it to it. Yeah. This is where I figured I would have the most difficulty with this damn galaxy. I'm moving just like... Oh, I think I gotta get some speed. Yeah, you can't just run into them and expect to break that wall. Yeah, I think there is star bits that you can't see. I don't know how they... Unless they expect you to just... I think they probably expect you to climb over here before you get on the ball. If you're curious. Nice little, you know... I guess, you know, reward for players who decide to, you know, explore to see. But obviously that's as far as you can go, because you can't get over here. Oh, God. These bombs, I think, have screwed me over a few times. Not as much as some other things. Yep. Oh, no. Oh, no! Damn it, I was so close. I couldn't get my jump correctly. I think this galaxy is definitely a lot more painful than Rolling Green Galaxy, only just because it's a lot longer and more challenging. Okay, let me get in the hole. I always like the sort of, you know, design of this galaxy with all, like, the different gears and stuff, and, like, it's kind of giving off, like, a toy-esque vibe here. It's just, you know, damn, this level can get hard at times. Yeah, I don't even bother with those bombs, I just go right past them. Can I get on that? And it's entirely automated here, so you don't have to worry about falling off here, but this last part can get kind of tricky. They just throw star bits at you here, so it's like, again, you're never gonna have to worry about running out. And I don't even bother going for those coins there, because it's like, not worth it. Nor is this extra life. I believe you do need to get on this platform, though. Oh, no! No! Yeah, your jump isn't high enough to reach up to the... You need to get on that block as it's falling, or as it's coming up. Maybe if you're accurate enough, you can probably skip a little bit. Oh, I was able to get some of the star bits underneath there. Oh, I did not mean to fire one of those. I kind of wish, you know, I know they wanted to keep with the, you know, spirit of the game with the motion controls, but, like, if you're using a pro controller for these sections, if you could, you know, use the analog stick. I don't know if that would make it too easy, though. Fuck. Probably should have got this. Basically, yeah, I know these are meant to be sort of late game, post game sort of galaxies, so they're supposed to be hard, but still. Oh, nope. I went too fast there. Can I make it this time? It's usually the same colored star bits that fall, like that come shooting down, so I'm wondering if that's just preset. Come on. Okay, nope. I gotta wait for that block. There we go. Oh, Mario's clipping. Oh, was Mario clipping into the ground there? I'm not sure. Okay, only one Trial Galaxy left. Okay, one, and I think it's the, yeah, I don't think, it's the Loop-de-Swoop Galaxy. Wait, another letter already? Wow, that was fast. Is it because I kept dying? Usually it takes a bit longer before she sends another letter. I think when you're playing as Luigi, she sends 10 one-ups the first time, and then if she sends another one, it's gonna be like 1. Yep, we got the Loop-de-Swoop Galaxy. I think I remember liking, you know, the controls aside, I liked this course because of just the design of the course. Just like how it goes, like, you know, the rough waves and it goes upside down and all that. It has that big drop. The galaxy's greatest wave. Assuming these penguins have their own means of getting between the galaxies here. You again, back for more ray surfing? This course is a monster. You sure you want to try? Okay, you got 3 minutes to get back here. Stay calm and just enjoy the surf. Yeah, besides the course being more longer and more difficult, the waves are also a bit rougher as well. So you gotta, like, not, you know, go fast, just not too fast. You know, you don't want to be... Because, again, these waves can cause you to really bounce and, like, send you in another direction. Yeah, I like how you, like, when you're in the air, you can sort of hear the wind as you're, like, falling. Now, I'm not sure if this is possible, this upcoming part. Oh, crap. Well, I feel bad for that Manta, that Ray, too. It just falls into the abyss. Like, you just start again. I'm not sure what happens if you don't make it back within a minute 30. I think you still get the star, but I think that's just a matter of, like, you may say something different. Yeah, but the course also starts getting, like, it starts getting thinner, so you gotta, like, really not move too quickly because, again, you can fall off really easily here. Though if you do fall off and hit another part of the course, you might be able to get back on. And I'm not sure if this is possible, if you can, get... Oh, nope, that's a death plane. They thought of that. If you could just, like, jump off the... loop, you know, and, like, skip the loop and just... But no, they thought of that. They put a death plane there. I think they probably should have not put one there, you know, give, you know, players a chance to get creative with, like, how they complete the course. Would have been a nice little, you know, trick to discover, you know, quicker way to get the, you know, save time. Oh god, I was very close to falling off there. Yeah, I don't even want to imagine what this is like to control with the Joy-Cons. I don't know, it's the same thing, I know, but it just feels kind of better with the Pro Controller. So yeah, they put a death plane there, so as soon as you start ascending, you got the gigantic drop here. Reminds me of those flume rides with those gigantic drops you would often see at water parks. I've been on some of them. I've been on a couple of them, but it's just like I never, especially if the drop is huge, it's like, oh my god, I can't deal with that. It's like I feel like I'm about to fall out of the seat. I think the most egregious example of this is the Jurassic Park flume ride at Universal Studios in Orlando. I rode it when I was, like, really young, like when I first went to Universal Studios. You know, I'm on it thinking it's just a boat ride, then we start going up, it's like, okay, it's... And then, you know, we get to the point where suddenly I hear water rushing, and then there's just this gigantic drop. And I'm like, holy shit. You know, obviously I didn't say that, but I was like, I was just too stunned to even say or do anything. I was like, I'm never going on this ride again. That utterly terrified me. Just the drop and the sensation of, you know, feeling as you're gonna fall out of the seat. Okay, I've done all the Trial Galaxies, I've done all the missions in each of those galaxies and the domes I can for now, so let's talk to Rosalina. It's time. Do you want to go to the location of your special one at the center of the universe? Go. Let's go. Alright then, off we go. I always liked this cutscene, just like the power that Rosalina has. Just like how all this stuff is like moving to sort of turn it into a starship. It's like a giant flying egg with the shape of it. And just the power this thing has, just utterly destroying Bowser's ships here. There's a warp field inside the castle.
Go, Mario.
Go, they are inside. Hurry. And she uses her power to build a bridge. Again, like, she is... Rosalina is probably one of my favorite characters, just with the power she has. That walk cycle's kind of weird, though. And I love the title for this galaxy. The Fate of the Universe. That's just such a cool title to have for a final level. And you just see this gigantic, like, sun in the distance. Like, you don't see the level, you just see the sun. And it's like not even welcome to the galaxy. You just sort of walk in. And the music for this level is just... It's so, like, suspenseful and, you know, it's invigorating, I guess. Like you're getting ready for the final showdown with Bowser. You know, it's, I'm not sure which final level I prefer in... if either this or Galaxy 2. Galaxy 2's final level is definitely more... I don't know if it's longer? And... Ow. I don't know why they have the boo laughs whenever you get hit by the dry bones. So yeah, you just step on these to, you know, switch gravity and, you know, walk along the wall. Don't fall out of it. I will say this, I think the level name for the final level in this game is a lot better than what they had in Galaxy 2. Seriously, it's, you know, it's Bowser's Galaxy Reactor. It's just called Bowser's Fortified Fortress. Well, isn't a fortress already fortified? So why is it a fortified fortress? A very redundant title. I just think the title for this level is a lot more epic and suspenseful. And you're traveling between these little planetoids, and you're sort of getting a little taste of all the different stuff you've done throughout the game. You know, the anti-gravity, the ice skating, the platforms appearing and disappearing. Oh, yeah, and the ice hurts you. I guess because it's really cold? You get you know, the ice, the sand, the lava, the, you know, sending up castle walls, instant death quicksand. So you're sort of getting like little snippets of a lot of the major levels you've visited. Maybe not all of them, or, you know, a few of the major levels you visited. And this one you gotta be quick. Oh! And not do that. Yeah, I think that one-up is kind of a trap. We got a bit of Bowser's dark matter reactor here, with the gravity switching. Oh, I really need a coin right now. No dark matter, though, in this level. Guess I figured they already did that with one Bowser level. They can't put it in the final one. Yep, I think these statues have coins. If you look up. Yep. I am just gonna let these bullet bills fire and break these open for me. Oh, no, I guess that was the only one that had it. Like, you're getting so much closer to where Bowser is. You got the sinking platforms and the rotating... Oh! Oh, crap! No! Oh, man, that was just a boomerang of fuck-ups there. The bonsai build didn't launch. Usually it would... I thought it would launch sooner. The camera shifts can be a bit disorienting because you're constantly, you know, you're on sort of like an... I don't know what shape this is, like, is it octagonal or hexagonal? Oh god, I thought I was gonna fall into the lava again. Yep, and I think this is the last part. We're heading right to his little altar, here. I wouldn't say it's little. Looking for Princess Peach? Too bad, 'cause she's with me. Love that pose Mario makes. It's like, okay, it's on now, buddy. Yep, and it's never that easy just walking up towards Bowser because he'll want to challenge you, and he'll have Junior fire... I get cannonballs, but how does that thing fire meteors? I recommend getting this. You know, it makes it less stressful in the fight. Not, you know, if you don't need it. It does help, though. And then they just disappear, the rest of those platforms. I think the cinematics and presentation for this scene is really great, though. It's just like the music. You just got here in time to see the creation of my galaxy in the center of the universe. Watch and weep. From this galaxy, I'll rule a great galactic empire with Peach by my side. It will last forever. I will rule every pitiful corner of the universe. So Mario, as you can see, I got big plans, and stomping you is at the top of my list. It's basically the same Bowser fight. Things are a bit different. I mean, his attacks are more frequent now. When he has this attack, I forgot about this. But he only... Ow. He only does it in this first phase, because after that you got, the precursor to Rock Mario. Mario saw this form Bowser took and was like, hey, I want to try that. Ah, yeah. You gotta hit Bowser directly in the face for it to count. Otherwise, you just get knocked back. Yeah, there we go. It's all about timing here. Of course, you know, obviously trying to hit the big guy is because of how he spins. He'll still do the rock thing. The match doesn't just end on this planet, though. And we keep going to other planets here. Then he realized, okay, maybe the rock thing isn't very smart. He starts doing his fireballs. You gotta use these things to hit him out, because that's... He's in his shell, he's completely invulnerable. He'll only get hurt if you try to spin it. But the thing is, you can use these things to block the fireballs. Like, they are... I do like the music, how it's, like, incorporating the choir. There's, like, Oh. And then we go right into the center of this planet. Oh dear God, no! And then basically the fight amounts to what it has been before, where you just have to have him land on those. There's nothing to hit him with this time, you just gotta avoid his rolling attack. Wait for him to do his stomp. You know, the fights in this game, I don't know if this fight... It's been a while since I've played Galaxy 2. I'm not sure if the fight... I know the whole gimmick is that Bowser is giant in that game. So I'm not sure. I think this is more... Oh, crap. By the fire. I mean, you're fighting Bowser, you know, head on, so... Whereas in Galaxy 2, he's just giant, and you gotta... You know, you think after the previous times he's done this strategy, he would learn to try something else, or try not to just, if he sees Mario standing on it, just not bounce into it. Oh, I love this part. Oh, you could hear that. That's extra crunch. And then he just falls into the sun here. Just like casually... not casually, just falls right into the lava, which you think would cause him to become Dry Bowser. But we'll see. The final Grand Star. It's definitely better getting it on your first time, because when you get it on your second time, it's just clear. Not nearly as interesting. Get that little extra bit of the star twirling and Mario just shooting up into the sky there. How did she fall off the ship? She just jump? Bowser Jr. is just heading towards that as well. The lava planet. The sun. We got a nice good egg galaxy here. Uh-oh. If all that power is beginning to build up and implode. I think I remember Chugga Conroy saying this scene that's about to happen. It's like you see him getting out. It's like, is there another part of this fight here? Like at first it looks like he's about to come back and fight you, but no, he's just like, oh man, I can't do this anymore. Yep, yeah, he's down for the count. He survived the lava, though. I gotta give him the sun. I gotta give him props for not, becoming a skeleton. Oh, my galaxy, my empire. This can't be happening. I'm assuming, because the sun is a star, so I'm assuming all that energy building up, it, implodes and creates a gigantic black hole that will suck all life into it. Yeah, it's like the observatory has no power at this point. Well, you can see that it's sucking everything in. Mario can't do anything against a frickin' black hole. I always thought this scene was such a tearjerker, though, because this Luma's been traveling with you the entire game. And it just goes into the center of the black hole with all the other Lumas. It's like they're sacrificing themselves to stop the black hole. And then there's just this madness here, where it's just like, the universe is being sort of like spinning and tearing itself apart, and while the Lumas are trying to fix it. And then it's just a giant implosion of energy for the next Big Bang. How'd she get so huge, though? Do you hear the baby stars? These newborns will grow up to become galaxies someday. When stars die, they turn to stardust and scatter across the cosmos. Eventually, that stardust reforms to create a new star, and so the cycle of life continues. But the cycle never repeats itself in quite the same way. You'll see. Fades to white. Now we're back in the Mushroom Kingdom, as we're about to see. Yep. I'm assuming with all that energy, she basically just used her power to reset the universe to how it was before Bowser's invasion. Like, this game sort of implies that she's like this all-powerful deity. We get to see the Star Festival's is commencing once again. We got some of the familiar faces from the galaxies we visited. Bowser's airship, surprised that's here, and Junior's there with... You got the Honey Queen. Dino Piranha's here for some reason. He's not... He seems to be alright now. I'm surprised Bowser isn't, like, burnt to a cinder after all of that. Secretly inside, she feels kind of bad for Bowser. He went up to all this. All new life carries the essence of stars, even all of you. And here we go with the last sentence.
Welcome! Welcome, new galaxy!
All those little bits from the galaxies we visited. A lot of Gusty Garden there, I saw. But this credits theme, oh my god, such an amazing piece of music. But yeah, that's Super Mario Galaxy. Obviously, we're not done with the game yet. There's still the purple coins to collect. And there's the rest of the storybook I have to read as well, because I think the next chapter unlocks after you beat the final boss. I wonder if they updated the credits, though, to include any new developers that worked on the port of this game, or if they just used the original. I do like how they have the little pictures there as well, you know, besides just the music and the credits, you know, to, like, the different scenes throughout the game Mario has experienced. There's one pissed off mole. But yeah, this is definitely a top contender for one of my favorite Mario games. Just the concept, the scope, the musical score, and just like the... It's just a fun game to play. You know, if... I think it, you know, it still holds up. It came out in 2007, but I think it holds up still really well today. You know, if you haven't played it, if you have the original Galaxy on the Nintendo Wii, or if you were able to get the Mario 3D All-Stars collection before they discontinued it, I think you should play this game. It's definitely it's a very enjoyable Mario game, and, you know, I've had some, you know, difficulties with some parts, but, you know, I've made it through this game relatively, you know, getting all the, you know, power stars. It's much more manageable than, say, in the previous game. And I guess to get the true final level, which only unlocks after you get all the stars with Luigi, because that, you know, just getting all the stars in one playthrough, you need to... So it's kind of like you're playing the game twice, where in Galaxy 2 they just give you 242 stars to collect with just one playthrough. Oh, I love this part of the credits music. Is it possible to get that many bamboos, like, spinning at once? Because you see it in the picture, it's like I've never managed to get that many, like, at once. Oh, they still have Satoru Iwata as the executive producer. Oh man, that hits me in the feels right there. You got this little bit here, if you haven't unlocked the Flying Mario power-up, it's like, ooh, what could this be? If you haven't gotten to that point. Credits are the same.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Love that little part at the end. It's like, a new chapter has been added to the storybook. The Purple Comet has appeared. I figured I'd save the Purple Comets for another live stream, given that... Yep, I got a crown there. I wish you could put your Mii's icons... Oh, yep. Welcome back. I knew you would return eventually. Please look down at your feet. 15. This number you see represents the number of power stars you need to access another world. Whether you succeed or fail, just attempting the challenge will show something about your character. Yeah, the way that she says, like, another world in the green letters there is just like, what could this be? You know, obviously you've done the Trial Galaxies, so they can't mean that as the other world. But yeah, all the major galaxies that we have not fully completed yet have a purple coin star in it. Figured I don't really need to get the extra lives, given that... I don't know. But we have new chapters for the storybook, which I think will wrap up Rosalina's story. This is the last time we'll see this little intro cutscene, though. Oh!
Let us begin.
Chapter 8, The Wish. Though usually quiet, quite cheery, one day the girl became sad again. Luma drew close and tried to comfort her. Mama, you still have me. And don't be sad about your mama, because she's a part of you. That means she's always close by. It's like me. I love Starbits because they remind me of my mama. No, no, the girl said, unable to stop the tears. A lonely look flickered across Luma's face, but it was soon replaced by a wide grin. I have an idea. I will transform into a comet, a soaring comet that can carry you all on this journey. With that, Luma trailing bands of white soared high into the sky, and just as quickly started to plummet back down. Kaboom! Kablam! The ground shook, and a bright light poured out of the crater that the Luma had created. The bands of light twisted together to form a comet tail. And then Luma emerged reborn as a comet. The girl could scarcely believe her eyes. But how? She kept asking. Our destinies as Lumas is to transform into different things, said a red Luma who had suddenly appeared. Stars, comets, planets, we can become all of these things. When I grow up, I want to become a star that makes someone special smile, said a green Luma. A blue Luma chimed in. That Luma turned into a real cutie of a comet, didn't he? All the Lumas together said, No more crying, Mama. Thank you, said the girl in a whisper, and she pulled the Lumas close and hugged them. From that day on, star bits no longer fell from the girl's eyes. The comet set forth for the girl's home planet, its long tail blazing proudly behind it. Final chapter, Family. With its many Lumas and telescopes, the comet was quite a sight to behold. The girl and the Lumas were proud to call it home. At a welcoming party for a new Luma, the girl gathered everyone in the kitchen and said in a louder voice than usual, All right, everyone, let's make a cake sprinkled with star bits, then it will be a star cake. The Lumas excitedly began to gather the ingredients. As she watched the Lumas scurry about, the girl smiled and thought to herself, This is my family now, and I will stay with them until they're ready to leave the nest, and when they do, I'll see them off with a smile. Because that's what makes a mother happiest. That night when the girl lay down to sleep, a soft light enveloped her and reminded her of the blue planet she once called home. But it would be nice to return home once every 100 years to nap in my favorite sleeping nook. The comet carrying the Lumas and the girl continues on its journey to this very day. With more family members in tow that can be counted, it's said that the comet visits the girl's home planet once every 100 years, its proud white tail glittering in the sky. The end.
That's all.
That's all. My story is finished. And what a story it is. And you can reread this story at any time, just clicking on the book. You can go through the chapters again. You know, it's a nice little way to give players backstory on Rosalina. How she became, you know, just an ordinary girl, you know, traveling through space, to this pretty much omnipotent deity who protects the cosmos now. It's definitely more... The story in this game is definitely more, I'd say... you know, I don't know what the word I'm trying to say is. There's definitely more story here, like, you know, besides, you know, the standard Mario stopping Bowser, you get more information on Rosalina of her character, of who she is. You know, they don't specifically say it, but, you know, you get it through the storybooks the chapters you unlock as you progress through the game. Which is a nice little incentive for going out of your way to, you know, complete the game. You know, you're not just saving the day as Mario again, you're learning more about this new character. Don't know why I did that, though. But yeah, that's it for all of the main... We've done all the galaxies right now, but there's still the purple coins to be collected. Again, I said I'll be saving that for another live stream, which will most likely be the finale for now. I know there's still the grand finale galaxy that you can unlock once you go to this other world and complete the adventure again. But I think I will save that for another time, given that this live stream playthrough hasn't been very long. It's only been about 7 parts, but still, you know, process of collecting all the stars again with, you know, in another world is, you know, can get pretty exhausting. Don't want to, as I've said many times, don't want to burn myself out from all that. But yeah, if you haven't played Super Mario Galaxy, whether you have access to the original Wii version or the 3D All-Stars collection, play this game. It's definitely a fun time to go through. I keep talking like this, like I'm ending this series, but no, we still have... There's still a bit more to be done here in this game. Purple coins. Definitely more... It's essentially just 100 coins again, but I feel the way they structure it in most of the levels is better than how they did it in 64 and Sunshine especially. Oh my god, that's the one thing about the... I think I did get to do the 100 coin missions in Sunshine, and I remember, you know, having a tough time because, you know, you have to go to specific episodes to be able to get all 100 coins because, you know, it's not always... The amount of coins you need isn't always guaranteed in specific missions. But yeah, I mean... Whether I decide to go back to Sunshine and collect all the blue coins to get the extra shine sprites, that's another project I have planned in the future. I'm gonna need a guide for that, though, because... Yeah, it's blue coins, and they didn't add a sort of guide of, like, which coins you have collected and what ones you haven't. They give you... I think that would have helped. I mean, I'm glad this collection exists, but I think adding a few quality of life updates would have definitely helped out in some of the games. Especially Sunshine in 64. Galaxy, you know, besides the higher resolution, I'm not sure if it... I mean, off the top of my head, I can't think of too many updates to probably make the game better. Or you know what, maybe like, you know... If they wanted to go the extra mile, add some new stuff to use with the red star besides just the purple coin mission inside the gateway. Because again... Yeah, this power-up they don't bring back for Galaxy 2, and I don't know why. I get, the hub you have in Galaxy 2 is a lot smaller than the observatory, but still, I think this would have been a cool power-up to use to have its own dedicated level. Not just collecting coins, you know, being able to fly around, you know, and explore and much more, rather than a circular planet. Because it is definitely one of the more underutilized power-ups. I don't know. If they ever decide to do a Galaxy 3, whenever that happens, you know, people have been clamoring Nintendo to make a Galaxy 3 for years, or like, you know, they would have to do something... They would have to do something that would make it stand out from the other two games, because, you know, Galaxy 2 was just incorporating the ideas they couldn't implement into the first Galaxy game and adding some new stuff, but they would have to change a lot to make it, you know, stand out on its own, especially since it's been over 10 years since we got Galaxy 2. We still don't have that game available on modern hardware. I mean, I still have my copy on the Nintendo Wii, but... And you can get it on the Wii U eShop, assuming you still have the funds necessary to purchase it before it shuts down. But yeah, besides that, there's really no other way to play Galaxy 2, and I've seen the prices for it have gone up a lot in the years. It's like $70, $80 to get it now. It's like, I'm really glad I got this game when it was new. I think it was a Christmas gift or something. It's been a while. That's another game I might go back to playing sometime. Not right after this, though. As for my next project after Galaxy, I'll have to figure out what I want to do with that. I have a couple ideas, but I gotta come to a decision. But next time, we'll be doing the Purple Comets. Maybe I'll do the final boss again for good measure to sort of give it that ending sort of feel there. But for now, I think I'll wrap it up here. So I want to thank you guys for watching the stream. If you missed it, I'll be posting it on my YouTube channel this weekend. And if you want to see more Mario content, Nintendo games, or just if you have any games to suggest in general, let me know. If it's within like a genre of games I like, I'll be willing to give it a shot. But there's still... I'm going to be busy, though, with, you know, besides streaming, just playing games, too. I gotta go through Xenoblade 3 and Splatoon 3. I want to play that game to get through and the next Splatfest is coming up for that, so that might be... I'll be definitely streaming that. Hopefully I won't be late as I was last time. That was just because of family circumstances. But, you know. can't always be prepared for everything, even if you want to be. So I think I'll wrap it up here. So I want to thank you guys for watching this stream. Have a fantastic afternoon, evening, night, morning, day, wherever you are. Stay safe and take care out there. And make sure to play this game too, because it is a really fantastic game.